Hey guys, my name is Nogan and welcome to my C++ series. In today's video, we are focusing on enumeration in C++. But before we continue in this video guys, if you haven't watched my previous video, it's about static, keyword in C++ and automatic variables in C++. So check the video out in the right top corner there, there's a card for you guys. So in today's video guys, as I mentioned, we're touching on enumerations. Now enumerations is a user-defined data type in C++ that we can use to make our own data types and use them in programming. So the data types that we have been working with until now mostly are integer for int, double, char for character, and also bool that we use so far. But now in today's video, we're going to be focusing on making our own data types, just like integer, double, but we're using something called enum. So outside the main function here, I'm going to declare a enumeration. I'm going to say keyword enum. The type will be, I'll say subjects. Now in here, in the body of this enum, I'm going to declare a few subjects from high school, for example, that will be our enumerators. The first one will be mathematics. The second will be physics, you can say physics, chemistry, biology, computer science, and one more, let's just say let me think, biology. Yeah, let me just, one more will be engineering. Awesome. So guys, we have now 1 2 3 4 5 6 enumerators. Now the enumerators now eventually that have been declared in this body of the enum are going to be given a value. As you can see now here, we have a mathematics. Now its value is going to be 0 by default, physics will be 1, chemistry will be 2, biology will be 3, and so on and so forth. Now in this main function, we want to do like a certain display message by using like a few variables. So what I'm going to do now in this main function, I'm going to declare now a new data type of subject. I'm going to say subject again. I'm going to give it now a type, which means an object of the subject. Let me say Ronnie. It's a student. Now it's going to be the student who eventually will be choosing is like the subjects in high school. So afterwards, I'm going to have a switch statement. Switch keyword. Now in this switch on, he will use Ronnie now, because Ronnie is the student who needs to eventually choose a subject. Now in here, we're going to have this case statement. Now we'll have case mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, computer science, and engineering. So what I do right now, I'm going to just say cout mathematics. Include here also the physics. Let's also include here now a number, let's say just 1. Let's say the first one will be 0 by default, but let's say just 1. Same thing here will be 2. Now let's copy this and paste it here. And give this value will be now chemistry, will be this, the chemistry. Now let's say 3. We have biology. computer science. Let's make it 5, and engineering. Let's paste this. It's much more easier, faster also. Okay. Then we have engineering is the last subject. Awesome. Now let me just try and align these properly. So let me just align them. Awesome. So guys, as you can see, we have now a case statement where eventually if a student enters any value, let me just include a message here, say invalid input. If a student inputs a value that doesn't correspond or is not included in the range. Okay, so what's gonna happen, guys, now here in this switch statement, Ronnie, now the student will eventually select a subject. For example, if he enters 0 will be for mathematics, then this message will be displayed here. If he enters 1, he's chosen physics. If he enters chemistry, he's chosen chemistry. So let's compile this program. Click Control Shift B to compile the program. Let me do something here. Initialized, but it's not initialized. It's interesting. It's fail. Okay. So it looks like we haven't initialized our variable Ronnie. We haven't initialized it. Okay. Okay, guys, as you can see now here, we cannot eventually include it here as a selection choice. So what's going to happen right now? We declare another variables of int input. And afterwards, we're going to say input will be now the value of the input now in numbers. And afterwards, I'm going to change this case into numbers. So we're going to say first statement says cout, enter your subject number. Awesome. So now what's going to happen here, I'm going to change this into 1 as the input number. Then have an if statement will say if input, which is a value, is being inputted, is equals to 1, which is true. Then what's going to happen now here, you're going to say Ronnie is equals to now mathematics. That is selected. So also copy this and paste it now in this if statement here. Awesome. Break this. Okay, I'm gonna say now here 2, and let's copy this also and paste it here. Okay, let's remove this, paste it here. So Ronnie choosing now physics will be the second subject selected. Awesome. Let's copy this again. Tab number 3 now. And also here we include cut this. This is here. Choosing chemistry. Okay, it'll be 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, I'm gonna paste it here and say also 4. Okay, copy this and paste it here. It has to be 5. 5, yeah. It has to be 5 because now here's gonna be 4. So guys, when you're copy and pasting code, you have to make sure that you fix a few things, because sometimes you can copy and paste code and you don't forget to change a few minor details in your code, and afterwards you'll see yourself having a lot of issues in your code when you're running it, because now it doesn't compile properly, or there's an issue when you're copying and pasting code and you change a few variables, how it looks. So let's paste this here for last time. Awesome. Changes to engineering. Great. Changes to biology to computer science, because now here chemistry, and here it's supposed to be biology. Copy this, cut this here and paste it here, and this is chemistry, has to be biology. Awesome. Now here this to be computer science. Awesome. Let's have a look. It's good. Take this here, comment it out. Okay, so guys, what's gonna happen now in the code here? When the user inputs eventually now a value which is 1 will be validated now in this case here, which is gonna be true. In this if statement now, if 1 is equals to 1, eventually we're gonna say in this body of this if statement where 1 is equals to mathematics, which means you qualified for mathematics, we chose mathematics. Then mathematics will be displayed now as selected subject. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna say selected here. Just selected, yeah. Let me try minimize the spacing between those two, and so copy this, paste it also here, selected. Awesome. Which means whenever now students select the subject, this message will be displayed saying now we managed to select the subject now, and we can be verified eventually. Let's paste it here. It also same applies to this. Awesome. Let's test it, guys. So let's compile the program. Control Shift B. Awesome. It's a few warnings it's be displayed here, but now this one is I speak about, because now we are eventually saying that now running is equals to a subject. Just a few warnings. Go to the bugger so you can run the program and see what's happening. Awesome. I'm gonna say, for example, I'm gonna say a 4. As you can see, biology selected. So run it again and see. Let me enter, for example, let me say 2. 2 is physics selected. Interesting. Let me run it again for the last time. I'm gonna choose another number that's not a part of our syllabus. Let, for example, I'm selecting 9. And as you can see now, 9 is invalid input because 9 is not being allocated in this program, because now we only have like 6 subjects to be selected here. Let me just fix this issue here. 5 and 6 text. Let's be 6. Awesome. Awesome. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell notification, then we see the post on my channel.